You're tuned in to WSMC News, the news information station for St. Mark Baptist Church, with your host, Rodney Parks and Ebony Conley.
Good morning, St. Mark. Welcome to this edition of WSMC News. I'm Rodney Parks.
And I'm Ebony Conley. Good morning. The great moment we have all been waiting for, services to officially install our new pastor here at St. Mark. Join us at 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday for our pre-installation speakers.
This is for folk who can say honestly, I've seen God remix me. In fact, He's remixing my attitude. He's remixing my gratitude. He's remixing everything. In fact, I need some people with a show enough testimony to just look at your neighbor and just tell your neighbor, I want you to look at my remix. Because what I am now, I ain't always been.
When you get to chapter 40 of Isaiah, a shift occurs in the message of Isaiah. He shifts from telling them about judgment and about God's punishment, and he shifts and begins to tell them, God says, even though I'm going to whip you, I'm going to bring you out of the whipping, and you're going to be better once you get out of it than what you were when you went into it.
They still ain't got this, so Stephen is dead. Saul is crazy, and the saints are scared and scattered. When you go to sleep tonight, when you're in the middle of your dreams, I hope this plump face appears and you just hear these words: Stephen was dead, Saul was crazy, and the saints were scared and scattered. When you go to work tomorrow and they ask you, what do you remember from the weekend? Just tell them Stephen was dead. Yeah, Saul was crazy, and I think you got it now. I think you got it now.
And then we roll into our annual summer fellowship at the Clinton Library back lawn. Join us as the men serve up catfish, hamburgers, baked beans, chips, sodas, and much more. There will be fun activities for all ages, from our youth to our golden saints.
Then we will wrap up the installation services with Sunday morning worship and the special 6 p.m. service. We will hear from Dr. Kerry E. Pointer Jr. and Pastor Corey Hodges on that day. This is a historic milestone for this ministry. Join us as we celebrate the journey, building the future.
Well, a grueling 11-hour delay for 260 passengers.
And unfortunately, they're not able to accept our flight. So as a result, this flight has canceled.
It's the 2012 St. Mark Single Summit, Flying Solo, Handling My Layovers, September 14th and 15th at St. Mark Baptist Church, featuring Senior Pastor Philip L. Pointer Sr.
to be able to manage it. You got to grow up.
And Pastor Carlos Kelly of New Hope Baptist Church, North Little Rock, with special musical guest Patrick Dobson. Registration is just $10, and childcare will be provided for $5 per day for up to 3 children. Visit our website for details at smark.org.
Our voter registration campaign continues through October the 7th in the lobby. If you have not voted in the past 8 years, you may be inactive in the system. If you have moved or had a name change, you need to update your information. We want you to be informed and ready when November comes. Visit the information centers for more details and registration forms.
Those who pre-order your family reunion shirt can pick them up in the Family Life Center on the gym floor following each service today. We did not order extras, so it is pre-orders only.
Frontline presents Hot Topics, addressing the avoided issues of life.
Do you think that if a person claims to be a Christian and they use profanity, do you think that that sort of diminishes themselves as a Christian?
40% of children at some point are in a cohabitating home, usually single mom with some deadbeat boyfriend who moves in to take advantage of the single mom.
Can a Christian smoke pot? It seems like a pretty obvious answer, but I don't think it's as cut and dry as we think it is.
Join us September the 16th at 4 p.m. in room 320 of the Education Center. This event is for mature audiences only.
The Discipleship Division has 2 offerings right now that are great opportunities for anyone seeking greater knowledge of the Word of God. Master Life is a great way to grow in discipleship and with your walk with Christ. This special session of Master Life will meet concurrently with Roddy E. Collins. Monday at 6 p.m. in the Education Center.
And Roddy E. Collins School of Ministry will begin September 10th at 6 p.m. in the Education Center. For returning students in the 3rd and 4th year tracks, we are offering deeper study into the book of Revelations. This is a year you don't want to miss. Register today.
On Thursday, the Sanctuary Choir will be traveling to compete in the Dallas Regional for How Sweet the Sound, and they need your help. Many of you have upgraded your cell phones and have old ones laying around the house.
These phones will then be refurbished and used to assist survivors of domestic violence and the charitable organizations that endeavor to eliminate it. For their diligence in this effort, the participating choir in each market that has collected the most phones will be awarded $1,000 for their church on behalf of Verizon Wireless.
We have one celebration this morning. We want to celebrate with Minister Cherie Evans in the release of her single, Live in Me, from her upcoming CD, An Audience of One, which was recorded right here at St. Mark. The debut of the single will be this evening at a night of release at Arkansas Baptist College at 6 p.m. Go out and support this awesome woman of God.
Well, with that, we wrap up today's news. We look forward to seeing you at this week's installation activities. Until next time, be blessed.